function, and then we will go ahead. We'll start with Gus Balo. Go ahead, Gus.
Hey Mason, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Just wanted to ask. Obviously, it's been a week. You've had the spring practice, and I asked the guys this last week around the press conference. But what have you seen from Coach Jones over the last week in terms of just providing energy for you guys and getting you off to a good start?
I mean, he's brought all the energy these past couple of days. I mean, he's been phenomenal in his role so far, and honestly, he's just done a really great job bringing that energy and really getting us going. Even in some days when we're kind of dragging, he gets us going, and I mean that's been a big help so far these first three practices.
What have you also seen from the other tight ends in particular? Over the past couple of days of spring ball and your connection with the new quarterbacks as well.
I've gotten a chance to work with both Conrad and Ben so far. They both have loads of potential. They can definitely be the guy moving forward, as with anyone on the team. But from the tight end room, I mean, we're all being asked to, not be a one-dimensional player, to be able to run block and to catch the ball. And so far, I think we've done a really great job with that overall as a unit. So I'm excited to see where we go.
And I know it's also early too, but how have you seen the chemistry over the last week, and comparing to last season in terms of the offense? Do you guys feel maybe more in sync? Maybe than you did last year. Excuse me. I know it's early, but
I mean, absolutely. Something that we've kind of started, like that Coach Grimes brought with him, was a Tropical Tuesday, where every Tuesday, obviously, everyone wears these tropical shirts, and it's just stuff like that has brought on some bonding, and you can definitely see it on the field. Guys are more in sync, and you don't exactly have to say anything to know what they're thinking, and I think that's just, it's just a testament to how well we've bonded over these past couple months with winter workouts and the first couple spring practices.
We'll go with Benton Smith. Go ahead, Benton.
Hey, Mason, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you, I guess, a little bit more about the offense. Obviously, Mike DeBoard is in charge now, and can you maybe describe and what his offense is like, and maybe any similarities or differences compared to last year?
Sometimes we will spread it out, and sometimes we can pack it in, and we can do more than one thing. Obviously we can run the ball up the middle. We can run it wide. We can throw it at any given moment. We can get vertical downfield, and we can tear defense apart with little short passes. So it's a really dynamic offense, and it allows for a lot of options for what we can do.
What would you say, or maybe some of the adjustments that come with the install and just having a new OC?
I definitely say that memorizing all the playbook has been the toughest challenge so far, because as with any new offense, there's these little kinks and just little new things that you have to memorize and really get down before you step on that field. So overall, I'd say as an offense, the biggest challenge has been just learning everything and getting everything down pat.
What's it been like going through these spring practices so far with kind of the uncertainty around the program? Obviously Emmett's in charge right now, but no one knows for sure where it's going. What's that been like for the players?
We try not to think about it. We just come in with that attitude that we're going to get better today, and what happens, but ultimately we can't make any decisions. So, we bring that attitude every day that we're going to get better, and Coach Jones has been doing a great job getting us going and not really worrying about the little things outside of the practices and whatnot.
You mentioned Coach Jones helping you through that. Has there been anything specific he's done that you think has helped the players kind of get through this, or have other coaches maybe said some things that help you guys adjust or anything like that?
Coach Jones has been really vocal just about coming in, getting your job done, taking care of business, and not letting anything outside with media or stuff like you mentioned, not letting it bother you. Just come in and just get better so you can perform in the fall. It's really been the biggest thing.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
We'll go next to John Kirby. Go ahead, John.
Hey, Mason, I know you talked about the offense a little bit. Talk more about the tight end specifically. Are you guys seeing any change with what your role is in the offense at that position?
I'd say with Coach DeBoard's offense, we're asked to do a little bit more than we were before, where we can be a little more involved in the passing game, but we're still pretty big inside the running game. So, just overall being more dynamic. I'd say last season we were run blocking the majority of the time. And I think with Coach DeBoer, we're going to get more opportunities.
Yeah, and then one more from me. Ben Anakioni in the offseason strength and conditioning. Can you just talk about what that was like and maybe compared to previous years?
Coach Ben's the real deal. I mean, the workouts that we did over the winter were, I mean, tremendous. You could just see that energy that we brought, and you could tell guys are getting better. And I mean, Coach Ben and his entire staff are awesome. All the players love him. And I mean, when we start showing signs of improvement, it's definitely because Coach Ben and his staff has been putting us in those positions to succeed, for sure.